Hi, this is Kris with bestlightroomtraining.com, and tonight we're going to work with a blue sky image and just talk about some of the different tools that you can use to enhance an image where you tried to get, underexpose the ambient, pop some off-camera flash, and still didn't quite get the blue sky that you were looking for. Now, if I lost you at off-camera flash, you're like, yeah, but I don't do that yet. This podcast isn't for me. Even if it's natural light, even if it's on-camera flash, or off-camera flash, doesn't matter, any blue sky image. But this particular image that I'm showing you, that I'm using as an example, is off-camera flash. You can tell that by looking at it. So no big news there. So this technique will work for however you shoot. So let's take a look at this. This is a very quick and dirty method. There are several other ways, going into gradients and using the adjustment brush with the auto mask, but this is a very quick and dirty way to do it, and a lot of people kind of stop halfway through with this technique and think that it's not going to work. So I'm going to show you that yes, it can work even when you push the file kind of past its breaking point. I'll show you how to bring it back. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the develop module. Now this image has already had sharpening. It's had kind of my workflow base, which is my little recipe for my images that has contrast, saturation, luminance, and a little bit of clarity, a little bit of sharpening, and all of that mixed together. So that's my base of my workflow. But then it's also had a teeny bit of fill light. I don't believe I did an exposure adjustment, so just a little teeny bit of fill light. Didn't have to mess with white balance. So when you see the before and after at the end, you're going to see it was a teeny bit underexposed when I first started. So, but that's all that's been done to it at this point. So we're in the develop module. We're going to go down the tabs on the right, basic, tone curve, and the third one down is HSL, color, black and white. We're going to open that tab, and when most people open this, they go to the HSL mode, and then you'd be flipping back and forth between saturation and luminance, looking for the blue channel. That's still a lot of flipping around to find what you want. So I just go right to the color section in the middle. And instead of having all color channels listed, and at least they do group hue, saturation, and luminance together in this section. But again, that's a lot of, moving, sliding down, trying to get to the blue channel to get what you want. Just click on blue. So now we're just working with the blue channel. So turn that off there. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to increase saturation. And yes, I know he has on jeans, and that has blue in it, and it's going to pop the blue in his jeans a little bit. But you'll see when we do this that it's not so bad that it makes the jeans look weird. All right, now we're going to darken down the luminance of the blue color channel. So it's just going to bring that down. And you'll notice as I'm doing this, or you might be thinking to yourself, yeah, but there's a bunch of noise introduced when you pull down the luminance. Yes, I know. So that's where most people stop. If they know about this technique, they usually stop halfway through here because they think, oh, it's breaking up the file. I'm not going to be able to do it this way. I got to try something else. I have to go get the adjustment brush and decrease exposure and brush around. I have to do a gradient or something like that. You can still use this technique. All you have to do to save the file from this noise introduced in the blue color channel is come down here, 2 more tabs on the right, and open up detail. Most people think of detail as sharpening, but that's where noise reduction lives in Lightroom. So we're going to go into color, and we're just going to take out the noise in the color channel. So let me go over here to our senior, and I'm just going to scoot this down a little bit so you can see this upper left quadrant of the image, and a little bit here in between the railing on the bridge to see that noise in the blue color channel. And I know the video is a little bit compressed on iTunes, but you should be able to see this in the video. You should be able to see all this little speckly stuff. So I'm just going to take it to 100 on noise reduction in the color channel. And then I'm just going to put detail up to 100. And because I don't want to back out, I don't want to lose any detail back here just in case. I'm going to go into the luminance, detail, and just make sure I keep 100% detail, luminance. So color and luminance, we're going to have quite a bit of noise reduction on those. And now when we go back up, we scroll down, we can see our senior has nice detail in his face. We haven't lost any kind of detail there. We haven't lost any kind of detail on the jeans, on the rocks down here at the bottom. We still have full detail in the leaves in the background. So there we go. All you would have to do is just go on the right hand side here, third panel down, basic tone curve, and then HSL color black and white. Go to color, click blue, increase the saturation, darken down the luminance, then go down here to detail and throw some noise reduction on luminance and color, and then keep your detail at 100. So let's do this. Let's do a before and after of this image. Again, I told you it was a little bit underexposed when I started out, so I'll be honest and show you that. But look how nice that blue sky is. Bam! So let's do this. Let's go back, and I'm going to go back in history, and I'm going to do it in real time now to show you. So here is my import. I cropped it, and I added my workflow base ingredients, and then I added fill light, and then changed the fill light amount once. So I cropped it and added those things very, very fast. Okay. So let's go up here, and again, we're in the develop module. You go down here to color, click the blue channel, whoops, increase saturation, take down the luminance, lots of noise, but not a problem. Go down to detail, luminance, detail, color, detail. Done. 20-30 seconds. So I went through and I explained everything, but then I did it in real time just now, and this is a super fast, quick and dirty way to enhance your blue skies in your images. Is it right for every image? Definitely not. But it was right for this image, and it was crazy fast. So this is just one tool that you have to have in your bag of tricks when you're doing your editing and post-production afterward from a shoot. We will do another video to talk about using gradients, another video talk about, you know, the type of image that would be good for the adjustment brush with the auto mask feature turned on. So kind of a whole series here on the blue skies. And again, I get questions about this all the time from my photographer students. You know, I'm really trying to get that deep, rich blue sky look. I've been working on it. I learned off camera flash. I learned metering, but sometimes it's just not quite there. What can I do? What tools can I use to enhance it after the fact without it looking fake? So this is one way, and again, we'll do another video or two talking about using the gradient tool, and maybe another video talking about using the adjustment brush and auto mask. But this is great, quick and dirty. You saw me do it there at the end in 20-30 seconds. I'll do it again just to show you. Let me go back. Again, this is my import. Little underexposed. Needed a little crop to take out the little deal at the top. I'm not going to go into Photoshop and clone that. That takes too long. So I put my workflow base on it, and then I did fill light twice. I did, you know, plus 20 at first, and then I decided I wanted plus 25 instead. All right, so nice, well exposed, good color, sharpened image. And all you do for the quick and dirty blue sky, again, doesn't work on every image, but it worked great on this one. Blue color channel, and again, that's 3 down, develop module, 3 down, basic tone curve, HSL color black and white, go to color in the middle. And if it's set on all, just click blue, so you're only dealing with the blue color channel, so you're looking at only the tools you need. Focus your attention. Increase saturation, decrease luminance, adds noise, not a big deal. Come down here to detail. Underneath sharpening, you've got noise reduction, luminance 100, detail 100, go down to color 100, detail 100. Bam, done. Moving on. Beautiful result. So pretty. And it looks fabulous printed on metallic paper. So this was one of this senior's favorite images. So I kind of had it in mind when I was thinking about blue sky, because we did a lot of outside stuff with blue skies because he had kind of requested that. So hopefully this technique works for you, and I explained why you use it, and that it doesn't work in every situation, but when it does work, it's super fast, so it's a good thing to know how to do. So if you have any questions, this is how you can get in touch with me. First of all, you could email me, bestlightroomtraining@gmail.com. If you have questions, comments, requests for any future content for the podcast, I'd love to hear from you. Once again, bestlightroomtraining@gmail.com. You can stop by the Facebook page over at facebook.com/bestlightroomtraining. Become a fan, make some posts, request some things for the podcast. I'd love to hear from you there as well. And you're welcome to stop by the store and have a look around. We are running a 40% off coupon for the online store this week. Now, bear with me here. I'm not corporate sponsored. I run my own studio and then do this online teaching thing. So I am going to plug my stuff, but in a very small way, hopefully, that doesn't get on anyone's nerves. So stop by the store. It's www.bestlightroomtraining.com. Once again, that's www.bestlightroomtraining.com. We are running a 40% off coupon this week in celebration of starting up kind of a new venture with the iTunes podcast. And that coupon code is mentioned on the Facebook page in case you can't understand me on the video here. But it's BLRT for Best Lightroom Training. Very simple to remember. BLRT 40, BLRT 40. You can get 40% off anything in the store through Sunday at midnight. So today is the 26th. And that January 26, 2012, and that coupon is going to be good until Sunday night at midnight. So as Sunday is finishing up, going into Monday, not as Sunday begins. So if you're looking for some Lightroom presets, we have a wonderful system in the Workflow Engine preset system. If you are really dreading your workflow, it takes you forever, stop and take a look at the Workflow Engine preset system. And with that coupon, it is a fantastic deal. It's over 350 presets. It's a full system that takes you through your workflow step by step, and it saves you about 80 to 90% once you off your time once you get used to using it. It is a little different way of working through your workflow in Lightroom. But there's some testimonials from different photographers that started using it mid-season. Busy sports photographer started using it mid-season, and that weekend he was using it, bam, kicking out 4 or 5 games a weekend, still having time with his family. It's really simple. There's a Workflow Engine Learning Center for new users, so that's my little plug. I'm not corporate sponsored, so hey, I'm sponsored myself, talking about some of the products that I have. So if you'd like to almost immediately save 50% off your editing time in Lightroom, and once you get a little bit more familiar with it, save up to 80 and 90% off your editing time for your old approach to workflow in Lightroom, stop by and take a look at the Workflow Engine preset system over at the store at bestlightroomtraining.com. I think you'll like it. So once again, this is Kris at bestlightroomtraining.com. Thank you so much for having a look at the new podcast that we're doing. I know it's not a polished production quite yet, and it may never be because, you know, I'm just me and very casual, but hopefully that works for you. And if there's anything else that you want to see on the podcast, anything at all Lightroom related, give me a shout, and I'll take your requests, and we'll start posting lots of content for you. Thanks a lot. Bye.